On Christmas Day, we got a call about a trauma coming in. A guy versus chainsaw. He apparently climbed a ladder in the snow to do some limb work on a tree. His wife was in the house. 2 hours later, it occurred to her that she didn't hear the chainsaw and hubby hadn't come back into the house. She found him beneath the tree in the bloody snow with his chainsaw embedded in his shoulder. Kickback. He turned out to be fine, actually. The cold preserved him and clotted his blood. They were able to easily patch him up and get him to orthopedics the next day for a consult. Some wives just want to find jewelry, keys to a new car under their tree. This lady, she found her husband with a chainsaw in his shoulder. In the history of man versus chainsaw, man has never won. Talk about the nightmare on Christmas, eh? Well, if you don't know, or if you've never worked with a chainsaw, I haven't, but kickback is when the chainsaw all of a sudden kicks back at you. In this case, hit his shoulder. Poor guy. What happens if you come to the ER with a chainsaw in your shoulder? First of all, depending on how deep the chainsaw is, we might just leave it and bring you straight to surgery, or we might see if we could pull it out, stitch you up, and then take you to surgery. It just depends on which situation you're bleeding out of more. So removing something like that from your shoulder is probably going to do more damage than good to your tissue. So I'd say leave it and then go to the OR. The craziest thing is that he didn't die because the snow froze his blood in place. I mean, how long was he out there for? 2 hours? You're bleeding out. You're dead. Good on this guy. It's a Christmas miracle.